is a mole right at the top of British intelligence. He's been there for years.
For 25 years, we've been the only thing standing between Moscow and the Third World War.
I'm retired.
You're outside the family. You're well placed to look into this for us now.
I'll do my utmost.
Tell me your initial thoughts about this script when they approached you to play the part of Smiley.
Well, I mean, you always hope that you know that the source material is good. I was familiar with the book and I knew the material, but as Le Carre said, you have to take your oxen and you have to reduce it to a bouillon cube. It's a real skill to take a book at 500 and something pages, but the script was, I thought they'd captured really the spirit, the essence of the book, even though characters and scenes, many things had sort of been removed, and there were some new things there too.
And how did you want to play this specific part?
Yeah, I mean, the initial silhouette of him was to Thomas Alfredson, the director, and he sent me a picture of Graham Greene in a Macintosh from the 40s, looking sort of rather dashing with a sort of cigarette, looking every inch the spy. And so that's kind of where the image that we started with. And then I basically went back to the book, and all the clues and all the little keys that open the doors to playing someone is there. I mean, that's the wonderful thing. You know, at the end of the day, Thomas took a great deal of the dialogue away, and there were many silences in this film, and you may be in a scene where you had 2 or 3 words, you know, but having read the book, you felt that there was a life. That was your subtext. You know, you felt that you weren't just, you weren't in the ocean without a life jacket.
Right.
You know, you had all of that to support you.
Would you ever play a spy in real life? What were your thoughts beyond that?
No, I'd be awful.
Even though it's like acting, if you think about it.
Well, it is kind of like acting, to some extent, but spies are telling lies, and the real essence of acting is to get to the truth. You kind of want to be, you know, quote unquote truthful,
right,
as an actor, and I'm no good with I'm not good around, you know, dishonesty and secrets and stuff like that. Not my bag.
All I want from you is one code name. Tinker. Tailor. Soldier. Spy.
What do you think is the fascination with that time period and the spies and espionage?
Well, it's not just that time period. I mean, I think we're fascinated with espionage at any era, really. And it's easy to see why, because you have stories where, with all the components of thrilling storytelling, intrigue, danger, secrecy, you know, uncertainty, sexuality, mystery. You know, that's what the spy genre gives you.
We're not so very different, you and I. We're both looking for the weaknesses in one another.